Today I'm joined by Vince Oreiux, the head coach of the Holy Rosary Raiders football team. He's here today to talk about their season and their year as a whole. And so thank you so much for joining me today, Vince, and having us come out to a few of your practices and letting us cover the great team.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
All right, Vince, so it was another very exciting season for you guys in the Wheatland Football League and at Provincials. Just talk to me about another great season under your guys' belt, and what were some of the things that you were really impressed with your team and your coaches that really led to great success once again this year?
Yeah, I mean, it really was a great season. If we think back all the way to August 16th when we started, just the commitment from the kids, to buy into a system. I would say most impressive with those guys is just the consistent effort they brought every week. It didn't matter who we were playing. Their preparation was fantastic. Their commitment to, just getting things right on both sides of the ball. And from a coaching staff perspective, I'm blessed to have just fantastic guys working with me. Our O and defensive coordinators and position coaches, they just bring that enthusiasm and knowledge every day to practice, and they challenge the kids. And fortunately for us, the kids are up for the challenge.
All right, and so you guys win the Wheatland Football League. Talk to me about that league and how competitive it is, because multiple teams get to make provincials and have become provincial champions as well as you guys, and just how exciting it is to be in a league that is so prominent in Alberta here in the Northeast.
Yeah, and I'm glad you bring that up, because I don't think the Wheatland Football League gets enough credit. We're in the Northeast, we're small, we'll be down to 3 teams next year, but if you just look over the past few years, with our team winning provincial championships now 3 years in a row. St. Paul won last year, so we had 2 winners at Tier 3 and Tier 4. St. Paul in the league final every year. Cold Lake participated this year and got all the way to the semifinal. And then if you go back just a few years, 2019 and on, you've got multiple teams in provincial finals. I think one year we had 3 teams from our league, or a couple of times actually, 3 teams from our league in provincial finals. So it's competitive. The kids are well coached in this region. It's sort of that mystery, I think, for the rest of the province is how do teams continue to come out of the Northeast and be competitive.
And so the teams continue to come out of the Northeast and be competitive, but you guys have continued to come out of the Northeast and be incredibly competitive at the Tier 3 level. And I believe this is the 4th or 5th provincial championship win in a row. What are the things that you and your coaching staff have done with the players to be able to be this successful at a provincial level for years and years now?
Yeah, I think from a coaching staff perspective is we put in a lot of time, and not just during the season. There's a tremendous amount of effort that goes into it outside the season with planning and preparation, and the kids recognize that. And they know that we're in it to win it every year. That's our goal. It's every team's goal, but when you've got the athletes to do it and you're legitimate and the kids buy into that system, and they just don't play football for 3 months. They're working out. They go to camps. So they commit to the sport and to the program really 12 months a year, and that's what it takes to be competitive.
Awesome, and we'll talk now a little bit about some of those kids and some of your graduating kids. How important is it for them as we get now into December and some of them are making decisions for their post-secondary careers? Are any of your kids so far looking to be going on to post-secondary careers and playing football for other organizations, and how proud that makes you as a coach and coaching staff to have kids move on to the next level?
Yeah, we've got a few that are looking to move on to the next level, whether it's junior or university. But it surprises me every year how little attention our players get from U Sport teams and junior teams. I know we're not in the metropolis, but we are on the provincial level at a high level every year, and we play in those big games, and yet our kids don't get as many opportunities as maybe kids from other programs. So I think teams are missing out on the opportunity to recruit some of our players. We've got kids that are willing and wanting to go on. They're waiting for an opportunity, and for some it just never comes. So, if anybody out there is listening, pay attention to Holy Rosary Raiders. There's some great football players, and they would make fantastic student athletes. I think that is one of those things we don't talk about enough too, is the academic level that these kids maintain while playing high school sports. We've got some great kids who are going to be fantastic adults and make a significant contribution to the community at multiple levels, and I think teams are missing out.
And then most recently here, you also had received an award from the ASAA. So tell me a little bit about that award and just how recognizable that is for you and how proud you are that you are getting recognized at the a provincial level for contributing to Alberta high school sports.
Yeah, it's the Alberta Zone Award of Merit, and incredibly proud to receive that award, and I'm thankful for the people that put in the nomination. Ashley Fullerton, our high school athletic director, put in the time and gathered some information from some folks around the school to put that together. And really, that award is given to somebody who contributes a great deal of time to high school athletics. So for myself, I've been in the Northeast Zone as a coach for 27 years. I've been on the board for Football Alberta for over 20, been the football commissioner in the zone for 10 years, the president of the Wheatland Football League for over 10 years. And I'd just like to contribute. I want to see the kids have opportunities and be successful. So if I can have a voice in that, then I'm going to volunteer for that. And at the end of the day, it's nice to get recognized. It's not why I do it, obviously, but it is nice that some folks thought I was worthy nominee and recipient of the award, so I'm appreciative of that.
Well, congratulations again for winning that award. And then finally, to finish out, I know we're a long way away from the spring and into the summer, but how excited are you for the 2025 season for your team and trying to repeat once again as we land football champions and maybe yet another provincial title?
Yeah, I mean, you got to be up for the challenge, right? You have to, it's hard to say farewell to those that are graduating, but we've got the philosophy that we don't rebuild, we just reload, and we've got some great kids coming back and lots of experience. We had a roster of over 50 this year, and we'll return close to 40 of those kids. And the challenge for them is to do what the kids before them have accomplished. So they're motivated to do that, and we're excited to work with them through that.
All right, well, perfect. Well, congratulations to yourself and your team for yet another great year, and we will have more and more coverage of your team next year for the Holy Rosary Raiders football to defend their provincial title and their Wheatland title once again.